All right, quick follow-up to this morning's full-length video with a couple of FAQs or FACs, frequently stated comments, whatever you want to call them. A lot of you guys are on the right track, and in the video, I didn't specify a lot of this info, so I figured I'd give you an update, answer those questions / comments, and let you know where we are going from here. So the first, I guess the issue, first of all, we're chasing a low oil pressure issue at idle. It makes like 15 pounds when it's warmed up. Or as warmed up as I get it sitting in here in the shop. I mean, if I went out and made a couple hits, the oil would be even warmer. Anyway, question number one, why don't I have a high volume oil pump? It actually does. This runs the Melling, I think it's an M77HV oil pump. Same exact one that I run in the Junkyard 8.1. Not like the identical pump, but the same part number. That one's all got metal in it for some weird reason. Anyway, that engine makes great oil pressure, which brings me to point number two, oil clearance. A couple of you guys asked about that, said, hey, if the clearances are too loose, it'll make oil pressure. You're 100% correct, but the clearances are not too loose. You should know by now that every engine I put together, I measure. The build video, and this is a couple years old, but the mains were like 23 to 25 thousandths. The rods were like 20 to 22, somewhere in there. Figured off the top of my head, but they were measured and they are not excessive. So it should make good oil pressure. The only difference is this one has those oil squirters, or I might have been dumb and forgot something inside the engine, which I don't think that's the case. I think, or what my tentative hypothesis is the oil squirters. We're gonna try to block them off. Anyway, third question / point you guys have made was about oil weight. This engine was running on the first startup 1540. After I pulled the pan and put the new pump spring in and shimmed it, we put 2050 in it. Normally I run 1540 on these. Again, makes great oil pressure on the Junkyard engine. I measured the clearances on that one when I re-ringed it a summer or two ago. So basically the short version is, with the oil that I run, with the pump that I'm used to, and the clearances that both of these engines share, we should have, I'm targeting like 40 pounds of hot oil pressure at idle. I'd love to have 80 or 90 or even 100 under full load, because a turbo engine like this has a lot of cylinder pressure, a lot of force pushing down on those pistons and rods and the bearings. So yeah, the old rule of thumb goes 10 pounds of oil pressure for every 100 RPM or 1000 RPM. So technically we're good, but that technicality makes me too nervous. I don't want a potential, 1,000-ish horsepower on medium-ish boost with questionable oil pressure. So we're taking it apart, we're fixing it.